Okay, family, I had to come right back because I began to, get on a tangent, and I began to rant and take me off my course. So in other words, I began to start fucking it up. So I'm like, okay, you know what? Let me go on and pull up out of this before I end up saying some shit that's going to hurt some feelings. So, that was best for me, is to pull out, regroup, and come back in and, do my thing. Anyway, family, let me say this. I'm sitting here and I'm reading you guys' messages and stuff, and this one lady sent me a message, and I think that's the only one that I have as of right now responded to. And as I was saying on the other video, sister, respectfully, you sound a little bit bitter, and I can understand. And you know what, a lot of people say, Tina, for all that you've been through, baby, you guys don't know. I mean, your girl was sexually molested as a child for a few years of my life. I think from about 14, no, I want to say about between 12 and maybe 14. Maybe 11 and 14. Somewhere around that. I was molested for a greater part of my life. And then as I began to develop and begin to date, I started dating about, seriously and not the kid shit. And when I was about maybe 18, 19 years old, when I went off to college. And the first boyfriend that I actually had before college, come to find out, I get a phone call, from his lover telling me that, he was gay. That hurt me. And then, after that, it just been a whirlwind of drama and bullshit to follow. And that was like my 12th grade year. And, no, excuse me, that was post 12th grade. That was my first years of college. And then after that, I began dating, and the relationships, were pretty much, I don't know what to call them, you know what I mean? And then I met Tony when I was 19, and I met him February 8th, and by April 4th, he just called me up and said he was on his way. He came, he set my parents down at the table, and he told my father, Tina will now be my responsibility, and I will take care of her. I will assume my place, and I will take care of all her needs and wants. And that's been what it was. And that was April 4th, 1992 is when I left my parents' house, and I moved into Tony's apartment, and it's been us ever since. And woman after woman after woman and after woman and after woman. He bought me 2 different wedding sets. The first engagement ring that I had gotten, it was some cheating going on, and then, I had called off the wedding, and then we turned around and he bought me another set for me to, and he proposed, he proposed again, and I said yes the second time. So we went on and we got married. I see you guys are leaving me messages. You guys are coming in on me. Okay, well, anyway, needless to say, I been a wife, a well taken care of wife, but I pretty much lived a kept life with an adulterous husband, and that's what it is. And then later on, it just got too much for me to bear, and then I just started pulling away emotionally. And so, when people talk about being bitter and stuff, I can be very, very bitter. And some women would probably say, why aren't you bitter? Why you don't kick this motherfucker to the curb? You know what I mean? Why are you feeding this motherfucker? And I literally feed Tony every day. He's here for dinner every day. And I still feed him. I still treat him nice. I always had. Even when, we were, because this house that I'm in now, this was our first house that we bought. And we just added on to it and made it bigger. But this is our first home that we bought together. And, even still, when he was out there doing his thing, I'd cook for my kids, and I'd make him a plate, and I'd put it in the microwave, and whenever he decided to come home, he always had a meal, And I've always been that way. I think that I am a nurturer by nature. That is who I am. That's who my mother was. That's what I grew up seeing, is that a woman is supposed to take her place in the home. Yes, you can work outside the home if that's what needs to be to help make those ends meet or whatever the case is. But for the most part, a woman is supposed to take care of her home. And, listening to this lady's messages and stuff, Mama, I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. I can't say that I regret doing the videos that I've done in reference to, feeding your family and feeding your man, because, I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. And being perfect, no, it's not about being perfect, because none of us are. I'm not. I am truly a hell on wheels. I'm a whiner. I like to get my way. I fold my arms up and protest. I do all that shit. All of that shit. And needless to say, I've had a man in my life that just bought it. You know what I mean? And when I poke my lip out, I seem to get what I want. And that's just the way it's been. It's been that way with my father, and then it was that way with Tone. It's been that way with Ken, and that's pretty much what it is. And, I pouted, and they always just gave me what I wanted without, let's just give her what she wants, because otherwise she's going to cut up and clown. And so, but I've always, in a sense, paid forward. I've always taken care of, the home. I've taken care of them, got them suited and booted, whereas, yes, they had to get up and go to work, but everything was filleted out, baby, for you to go ahead on and go to work and make that money, And, again, I think, the way things are now is that a lot of women have to work because a lot of men aren't taking their place. So women have to multitask and do all these things and rear the children and raise them and cook for them and, and make their money stretch and work 2 or 3 jobs and, have to wear so many hats now because so many men they raggedy. A lot of men are raggedy. But do I think a woman should be bitter? No, I don't think so. I'm sorry. I don't buy into that. I don't quote the Bible. I don't want to quote it because I'm raggedy than a motherfucker. So how can I quote the Bible? But do I know something about it? Yes, I do. And there's inserts and that I will speak on, like honor thy mother and father and blah blah blah. But turn to Revelations, this, that, and the other, and Malachi and Numbers, this and that. No, I'm not gonna even tell you that, because I'm not her. But again, I'm rambling. God damn it, I'm rambling again, and I know I'm all over my goddamn time. Hold on. Oh, I got 1 minute left. I'm going to upload this on Flip because if I upload it on Flip, it's quicker. But if you notice here, I'm doing a video. I'm uploading a video. And it is so much quicker, guys. Thank you so much. Oh, my God. Quit rambling, goddammit. Quit rambling, Tina, because you're getting ready to go. I'll be back. I'll be back. Whatever.